Hi there and welcome. I'm Ken Rees, the creator of the Peak Way Walk and also the author of the guidebook Walking the Peak Way. And today I'm going to do stage 3 of the walk, which is from Edale over to Hope. And I have with me today my daughter Gail. Say hi, Gail.
Hi. Hello.
You may recognise Gail because she's featured on the front cover of the Peak Way Walk book. We've also got Finn with us, Gail's dog, and we're just making our way up into the village of the top end of Edale. So just ahead of us is the Nag's Head pub, which, as you may know, is often deemed to be the official start of the iconic Pennine Way. But today we're not following that route, we are following the Peak Way. So the first part of this walk follows through the fields to the small hamlet of Barber Booth. And there's Finn running on ahead, enjoying herself. We've just arrived now at the bridge which crosses the Manchester to Sheffield railway line, and in fact this is a very useful route for walkers of the Peak Way because there are stations here at Edale, at Hope, Bamford and Grindleford. So if you want to get public transport back to your start point, you can use this line to do that. We're just going to walk now down into the small hamlet of Barber Booth. So we're now heading towards the track known as Chapel Gate, which will take us up onto Rushup Edge, and there we'll get magnificent views right down the valley. Oh Gail, are you enjoying the walk this morning?
I am, it's great.
Yeah, we're just heading, as you probably know, we're just heading towards Rushup Edge now.
Yeah.
And then down to Mam and up onto Mam Tor and down the ridge. So we've done most of the ascent now, that makes you feel better.
Definitely.
And I think soon we should stop for a coffee.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
So Gail and I have been walking for many years in the Peak District. We've also walked the coast to coast together, and she's just got out now her trusty blanket. She's had this blanket for many years, and we've shared it all over the place, but many times on Kinder Plateau. And here we are with a lovely spot, lovely view, having a well-earned coffee after the ascent. So we'll just go and enjoy our coffee, and then we'll be off again to finish off Rushup Edge and down to Mam Tor. So here we are on Rushup Edge and just approaching the burial mound known as Lord's Seat. As you can see, the National Trust have recently established a fence around it because people tended to use it as a picnic site, and so they're trying to deter people from going on that land. And only the other week I saw a photograph of a tent next to it, somebody wild camping up here, so total disregard. But there's the sign. So we're just on the lower slope of Rushup Edge now, coming down towards Mam Tor, and you can probably see the paragliders there above Mam Tor. It's quite a common sight, they often up here. And you might also see a group of people up there, and that's not surprising because there always seems to be people on Mam Tor. We've just walked the length of Rushup Edge and barely met a soul, but I think that's just about to change now as we get towards Mam Tor. Over in the valley there, just in front of the cement works, you can probably see more paragliders. What a wonderful place to do it. So we've just arrived at Mam Tor, also known as the Mother Hill and also known as the Shivering Mountain. The reason being, of course, because it suffers from quite drastic erosion. Trig point at Mam Tor, and now we have wonderful views, 360-degree views on that side down into Castleton, and over on this side down the Vale of Edale. And of course there's our route right along the ridge there, up to Hollin's Cross, up to Back Tor, up to Loose Hill, then eventually down over on the right there, near to where the cement works is at Hope. And you can probably see the paragliders coming in now. So Mam Tor and the Great Ridge, which we're walking along now, is always very popular, and even at sunrise this place will be packed out with people taking photographs. It is a lovely place to come and I can recommend it. I've been a couple of times myself, but don't think you'll be alone. There'll be lots of people up here doing the same as you want to do. Now, which is a kind of crossroads of paths, if you like. The one on the left going down to Edale and the one on the right going down to Castleton. Our route, of course, is straight ahead. And in fact that route from Edale to Castleton was known as the Corpse Road, because back in the day there was no church in Edale, so they had to carry the bodies up that path from Edale and down the other side down to Castleton for burial. So looking back now from where we've come from, we can see quite clearly Mam Tor in the distance, and down below there you might just be able to make out the broken road. The A625, which was repaired many times by the highways authorities, but in the end Mam Tor won and they gave up. So ahead of us now we can see Back Tor. It's the steep hill ahead of us there, with the lone tree on top. And quite an impressive sight it is too. So as you can see, we've now arrived almost at the summit of Loose Hill. And that's the view looking right back down the ridge that we've just walked. Mam Tor being right at the end there. And here we are now at the top of Loose Hill with stunning views all around. So we're now making the descent from Loose Hill down into Hope, our destination. And you can probably see in the background there the cement works, which is quite prominent feature in this area. And here we are now, arriving at our destination in the village of Hope. So Gail, here we are at Hope Station. I've had a fabulous day's walk on stage 3 of the Peak Way, and I hope you've enjoyed it too. But thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome, it's been great.